Hello, Zan here, author of the sci-fi series The Chronicles of Deneb, and your host on Chatting with AI. This week I'm grilling Chat GPT about President Trump's latest attention-grabbing fantasy, annexing Canada as a 51st state, with supersized portions and flag-waving patriots and poutine-powered Yanks. What would happen if the United States absorbed Canada? Well, let's ask AI. Hello, Chat GPT. Is there any basis for such a notion? Or is this just Trump trying to distract attention from his very, very small hands?
Well, let me start by saying that Trump's hands may be small, but his appetite for attention is positively gargantuan. As for Canada becoming the 51st state, let's be real, this notion is pure fantasy. Canada is a sovereign nation with a strong national identity. Over 85% of Canadians have zero appetite for such a merger, and it'd make Brexit look like a friendly divorce over brunch. Trump's bluster might grab the headlines, but it's all noise without substance.
Well, tell me then, how would an American-Canadian merger affect the average Canadian? Would we all be packing heat at Tim Hortons, while Americans lose their minds over all-you-can-eat poutine and health care?
Ah yes, the great cultural exchange. Canadians with Glocks in their glove compartments, and Americans hoarding maple syrup like it's liquid gold. Instead flashing a health card at the clinic, Canadians would be wondering if their bullet wound was covered by their HMO. On the plus side, though, there'd be more Krispy Kreme locations up north. As for cultural shifts, Canadians would say farewell to the CBC, while Americans discover that poutine is the ultimate hangover cure. Merging the two nations would be like putting kombucha and Mountain Dew in the same bottle, volatile and highly questionable. But let's be honest, the real winners would be gun manufacturers and the makers of stretchy pants.
Well, that's very interesting. Listen, ChatGPT, I am a sci-fi author, and for me, it's like Trump is all about the fi without the sigh. So tell it to me straight. If you could talk to President Trump, what would you say to him?
Mr. President, look, I get it. Ideas like Canada joining the US can make for an interesting soundbite. But Canadians aren't in any rush to trade their beaver tails and butter tarts for Philly cheesesteaks. Canada and the US have a strong partnership built on shared interests, so let's keep it that way, respecting both nations' sovereignty. Let's try sticking to the trade talks and leave the empire building to history books, shall we?
Well, that was very interesting. Thanks, ChatGPT, for the fun talk. You are listening to Chatting with AI with Zan Raby. If you have any burning questions that you would like answered by AI, please leave them in the comments. Till next time.